And oh, I haven't changed over my game mode. There we go. Hello everyone. That'll teach me to rush getting ready. Okay. There we are. Hello. Yay! That was an embarrassing start to the stream. Hi everyone. Welcome to Farming Sim. Welcome to this delayed stream. Hey Walker, good to see you. Hey babe, nice to have you in the chat as always. Yes, this was supposed to be yesterday's stream, but Natalie convinced me to move it to today because yesterday was going to be a bit pushed. I woke up a little bit late and I had actually forgotten that I had today off, so it made more sense. I had today off, actually, to attend a wedding, of all things. Yes, one of Natalie's friends was getting married, so although they've been together with their partner for God knows how many years, so it was more a formality than anything else. But yes, as you might notice, we are on a different map. We are not on Calmston Farm anymore. And why is that, you might ask? Well, one, Calmston Farm was getting a little bit too easy. I had so many productions going that every year I was making a cool, crisp million just selling products, you know, and, you know, I was feeling the need to try something new, to go to a new map and see what that brings. So, as you rightly say there, Walker, we are doing a kind of a survival challenge-ish kind of thing. It's ish because it's probably not the same as some survival challenges that streamers have done on Farming Sim. It's a little bit different. So this, let me just bring up the map, is the wonderful world. Ooh. Where's the zoom again? Oh, goodness me, it's on the mouse. Okay, this is the wonderful map of what is it called again? Adel something. God damn it! I've forgotten the name of the map. But yeah, I thought it would be fun to try a new one, and I've been waiting for a new map that seemed appropriate for this to come along for a while. I have actually been looking for a new map. Now, let me just actually see if I can't. Okay, there we go. Right, so, yeah, this is. Oh my goodness, I'm going to kill myself if I don't find out what it's actually called again. Does it tell me anywhere? Probably doesn't, you know. Nope, it's not going to tell me anywhere. Yep, doesn't tell me. Your guess is as good as mine. Actually, no. We are going to look this up because I have in my recent YouTube here. I have a video that I watched about this map, and let's have a looky ducks here because I am going to be semi-professional. Adelshoven. I knew it was Adel something. But yes, Adelshoven. Brand new map. And it actually is really nice. I mean, it looks kind of sparse with the fields because it's not like all fields, but in actuality, guys, that kind of space that you see there is like really big. You know, like some of these fields are quite sizable. Like this field 14 here is actually quite a large field. So yeah, so I thought we would try it out, and we will also try out some rules and restrictions. So let me take you through it, guys. Let me take you through it. We are here. We'll go down to the farm first, and I'll show you what I've got. So let's just get my pedals over here. Come hither, you. And we will go and investigate the farm. Hope there's nothing coming, because I'm pulling out. So here we have our new little transit, our new little get-around car, which is a beautiful mod, by the way, guys. Absolutely beautiful mod. And I have a little trailer with this golf cart thing on the back, which, as you can see, has the scanning equipment for soil sampling, because one of the rules today: no buying field data. If I want the field data for precision farming, which is also installed, guys, I have to go out and I have to take samples and I have to get them sent off. So I have to do all of my field sampling myself. That is one of the rules for this series. And here we are on the farm. Hey, Bart! So here we are. Now, this map actually comes with quite a bit of kind of standard equipment behind it, but also leaves out some quite interesting stuff. So I haven't really added anything. In fact, I've taken away quite a lot. So let me show you guys, because I think on this map you start with about 5 tractors, something crazy like that. I've pruned that down to 3. So we initially started off with one of the little Landini tractors, a little grape Landini tractor. We've already used that, so I went for the Antonio Carraro pack, and I got this little beauty here. Oh no, I don't want to sell it. That's cheating. We have 2 medium tractors. These are the 2 of the tractors that you actually start with on this map: the Axion 800 and the Valtra 8750. So they're a good middle of the road kind of tractor. And then, just because I wanted it, I gave us the Fendt Black Beauty and sold the other 2 tractors that we start with. I can't remember what they were, but there was, I think there was a different Fendt and something else, but I got rid of those. I also changed the harvester from the Topliner to the New Holland. Basically exactly the same. This has an ever so slightly larger capacity in it, but it's the same header working width. It's the same kind of speed. It does the same stuff. I just wanted a different tractor, a different harvester, because we've used the Topliner before and it's kind of boring. So yeah, that's what we've got there. And then we've got obviously these 2 vehicles here. This is the a nice little vehicle to get us around, and obviously the John Deere to hook up the scanning equipment too. And then we've just got a few other things. We've got a corn header, a regular header. We've got some grape technology stuff there, a small plough, a small mulcher, small cultivator, small seeder, the kind of smallest combined lime and fertilizer spreader. We have a poplar baler, which is really interesting actually. I really want to actually try this out. Chainsaw, we've got a little bit of forestry equipment, but not much. We've got a tanker, header trailer obviously, we've got a couple of weights, and yeah, we've got these I added in as well. So we have the precision farming scanner, soil sampler device, just a small trailer just to get us started basically, guys, you know. something for us to tug around to deliver our products in, and obviously the back for the car. So that's what we start with there. And if I go to construction, I'll give you a little overview of the farm. Oh, no, no, nah, no, 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 back, bad. We have a couple of greenhouses. They come standard. This is seed and fertilizer, I think, down here. I added in this modded storage tower just so that, you know, if we need to store like sugar beets or something at one point down the line, we have somewhere where we can store it instead of just leaving it out in the rain. I also added in this debris crusher, which is a modded one, so that will take in stones and give us lime, which is going to be useful when we eventually get a stone picker, because we don't have one of those yet. I'm going to have to save up money and buy one. There's a wind turbine here, a little solar panel, some lights, all that kind of stuff. And then in terms of fields, guys, we own a couple, but none of them are substantially big. We have field 25 and 22 here, which have both already been harvested. We have field 43 and field 2, which are ready to be harvested and are sorghum, and is probably the first thing we're going to do. And we also own part of this field down here, just next to my portrait there. Just move that along. So we own this little strip here, which is poplar. So yeah, the rest of it is all. Oh, and we have a little tiny field there, field 30. I have no idea what that's got in it, but that is a minuscule little field. But yeah, that's kind of what we own here. So the rules for this particular stream, guys. There's a few. The first one you've probably already noticed is we did have 0 money. I think we're getting a little bit coming in from like the solar panel or something like that. So we start with 0 money, and we also start 200 grand in the hole. All right. So, what else is there? Well, here are the specific rules, guys, that we're going to follow. Time. We're going to have a 3-day month, and it's going to be, time is on ×5, and I'm not allowed to change it at all. I'm not allowed to make it go quicker, slower, or reduce or increase the number of days. It's going to stay on 3-day months at 5 times speed. And if we run out of time, or we forget to do something, or whatever, that's it. Done. Finished. No changing it at all. Second point. No buying from the sales section of the shop. So every piece of equipment that I want to buy, I have to buy full price. All right. I'm not allowed to buy second-hand equipment. Third rule that I hinted on earlier: no buying of automatic soil samples. So if I want the soil information for a field, I have to take out my little scout and actually do the soil samples myself and send them off to be processed. So I can't use the shortcut of just buying the field data. That's not allowed. Next point, I'm only allowed 1 worker at any one time. And that is only if two things need to be done simultaneously. So if I can do something on a field, I have to do it myself. I'm not allowed to use a worker. All right? Unless, for example, I'm pulling a truck alongside a harvester that is feeding into the truck, sort of thing. So if I'm doing a process that can be done with 2 people like that, then I'm allowed to use a worker. But otherwise, I have to do everything myself, which is going to keep me very busy because I have to do everything. All right, let me show you guys. Show you the settings here. So There we go. Seasonal growth is on. 3-day months. Snow is on. So crop destruction is on. Field work is on. Weeds are on. So I'm going to have to do all of the field maintenance. I haven't turned ploughing on because it's just an unnecessary thing. You know, it's... Yeah, you know, whatever. So that's that. If another building exists on the map, so if there is a sugar factory on the map, I cannot place another sugar factory, right? I have to buy the sugar factory that is on the map and transport materials to and from. I'm not allowed to just buy a new sugar factory and put it right next to my sugar field, for example. Not allowed. Unless, of course, the building in question does not appear on the map. Then I am allowed to purchase it and place it. But I still have to do so sensibly. I can't go, you know, just cementing over part of the landscape and just plonking down a building wherever I feel like. It's got to be situated appropriately. You know, we'll get to that if it occurs later down the line. Hey, Jacksaws, good to see you. And another rule is I am not allowed to borrow any money until the debt is cleared. So I have this 200 grand loan to pay off. Until I have paid that off, I cannot borrow any more money from the bank. So that is where we're at. So welcome, one and all, to Adelshoven, and welcome to challenge mode. I'm actually looking forward to this. I've been plotting this for a few days now. You know, well, probably since last week, I would say. What's that cable doing there? Get out of the way, you. You're just going to trip me up. Get out of here. One. Shoot. That's better. Much better. So, yeah, for the time being, this is what we're going to be doing when we're doing Farming Sim. We will likely go back to Constant at some point, if people want me to, but I felt like a little bit of a change, kind of mix it up a little bit, try something new, see what happens. That's the goal. So, speaking of goals, time is cracking on in August, and if I am not mistaken, I need to get this sorghum harvested pretty darn sharpish. Let me see here. Sorghum. I can... Glad you approved, Jacksaws. Glad you approved, because I'm really looking forward to this. I actually dismissed this map when it first came out. I thought, oh god, another mod map, because I've looked at so many and none of them appealed to me. And then this one came out and I just passed over it, you know. But then I saw a video review. I think it was Mr. CDP who reviewed this map that I saw. And he changed my view on it completely. I was like, oh, this is actually a really nicely put together map. So I thought it would be a good one to mix things up with. So, yes, so the sorghum is due to be harvested. We can harvest it right now. Which is good because we're probably going to need it. If nothing else, then just to sell it, you know? When's it best? Ooh, it's best in January. But even so, 1404, that is an exceptionally good price for sorghum, considering the max is like 1572 there. That is actually really tempting to make some early money. Landhandel. I have no idea where that is, but the map is Adelshoven. 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 I think that's what it was, how it was spelt. But yes, that's the map, Jacksaws. So what I need to do is grab this guy. To get him out and into the sorghum fields. Now, there is a sorghum field here, but I think I'm going to start with the other sorghum field to the south. Seems as though I have this header on a trailer. It would make more sense to go and do that one first. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and harvest our other field. Yes, indeed. It is kind of appropriate. This is actually... I've literally just gotten back from a friend's wedding. So, yeah, I just kind of slid straight into the stream without having time to change. But appropriately, this shirt is actually kind of farmer-like, isn't it? You know? Right. So, ooh. Steady on there, New Holland. You crazy contraption, you. We'll see how this goes. I'm not actually sure. Right, hang on a second. Where is the map? Where do I gotta go? So I've got to follow... wait, what? This road and then kind of cut across here. Where does this road even come from? Oh, it comes from up here, so it comes down here, and then along here, and around, and goodness me, does it not join up? Right, so, let's, oh, I'm holding up traffic. Let's just, move self out the way there. So where we want to be is kind of down on that track to the side there. So, oh yeah, that's a fine little hill there. Look at that, absolutely perfect. And then, oh, kind of perfect until I hit that spot. There we go. Hey, bug snacks, babe. You play a bit of that whilst I do this. Babe just downloaded bug snacks. No idea what that game is, but it was free on Xbox and she's very excited about it, so awesome. Right, here is the field. Beautiful. Right. Now then, we want to detach. Next tool. To detach that. Come on now. Where's the option to... Aha! There we go. Clunk. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. No, that's fine. There we go. Right. Let's get this sorghum harvested. This is actually a fairly big field of sorghum. Huh. Unfold the harvester. Undo. There we go. And then turn on the harvester. Let's see how this goes. I get the feeling that I don't think I have a trailer, like a grain trailer. I don't think I do. In which case, when the harvester is full, we'll have to drop the header and just take this back to the farm and kind of do it that way. But we shall see what we shall see. There we go. Oh, what a cute little harvester this is. I do like the New Holland stuff, you know, with it being yellow or blue, or sometimes a combination of both, you know. I actually saw a New Holland convoy of tractors the other day whilst I was waiting at a set of traffic lights. About 3 of them went past going in the opposite direction. Just big New Holland tractors, you know. It's quite fun. Until I actually started playing this game, guys, I thought a tractor was just a tractor, you know. I was just like, yeah, it's just another tractor. They're all the same. It's like, no, they're not. Some are blue, some are red, some are green. Some of them have much different appearances than others. Delightful. But yes, so initial tasks for this map, I think. Harvest the sorghum. Once the sorghum is harvested, we will, unless that really good price has dropped, we may actually go ahead and sell the sorghum straight away, because that would help to cover loan prices and building maintenance, if we indeed have some. Yes, we will have building maintenance because we have greenhouses. That's a point. I also need to get the greenhouses filled up with water so that they can start producing us some veggies. And I'll probably just go for growing lettuces because, you know, they're the least bulky. So like, you get, they basically all turn out at the same price, don't they really? But there's less lettuce pallets. Well, there's something to say fast, isn't there? Less lettuce pallets, less lettuce pallets, less lettuce pallets, less lettuce. Yeah, there's less of those than there would be of, say, strawberry pallets and such like. So yeah. So here you see, guys, where I would fewer. Yes, that is the word I was probably looking for, babe. Thank you. So here you see, guys, once I've done the headland here, this is usually where I would put it on a worker. But alas, dear Yorick, I have to do this myself because I'm not allowed a worker unless I'm doing a 2-person job. Now you could argue that I am doing a 2-person job here because I'm harvesting and I could be getting a truck and transporting this stuff, but it technically can be done on its own. So I think, what are like 2-person jobs, definite 2-person jobs? Forage harvesting, but even then I could forage harvest on my own. I just hook up a trailer behind the forage harvester, and I don't have a forage harvester. So boom, no can do there. This is filling up quick, actually. I'm used to my big, or my slightly bigger Claas harvester that has like a 12 500 litre tank. This only has like 9,500, I think, something like that. Probably going to fill it up here. Fair. Oh, actually, wow, look at that. Indeed, right. Now then, do I actually have a trailer? Oh, I do have a trailer, right. Ah, it's attached to the Claas. Aha! Perfect, right. To the farm, or to the field, I should say. and we will go and empty the harvester. Sugarcane. That is true. Actually, though, you can fit, if you get the sugarcane harvester, you can actually attach, you can configure it to have a hookup to the rear, and you can tow your own trailer. So, just like the forage harvester, haha, can be done on its own. Poplar the original way, yes, probably. Actually, yeah, Poplar with... That being said, I don't know. You might be able to get away with doing that, like, in single person as well. The economic difficulty, Jacksaws, is set to easy. Now, that is simply because I've done some research, and it turns out that the economic difficulty on FS22 is, compared to, like, other farming sims, utterly ridiculous. So, like, easy mode economy on this game works out as like hard mode economy on like FS19, I think it was. That being said, if it turns out that we start making money far too quickly, I will turn the difficulty up, because I don't want this to be too easy. I don't want to just run away with things, you know. I want this to be a slow burn series, you know, like, you know, having to be precise and take things carefully and all that. Be frugal with my spending habits. Right, so pipe out. There we go. Clunk. Oh no, slightly too far forward. There we go. Get this unloaded. Get cracking with the rest of the field. What's that going to take? Maybe 2, 3 more full harvester loads, maybe? Maybe 4. Depends. I'm not sure. Delightful. There we go. So pipe in. Chompy, 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 chompy. Take that. 12 litres. Yay. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised at that sorghum price, so I think we will probably sell the sorghum. Then we need to sort out the greenhouses. So that they start producing. And then what will be the next thing? Ooh, we could bale that poplar actually. That is something else that we can probably do if it's ready, because we do have that baler. So I could actually take that and go and, because we own a poplar field, so maybe I could go and investigate that. Hey Groot, good to see ya. Welcome to Survival Challenge, or kind of Survival Challenge. This is Adelshoven. It's a new map, came out reasonably recently. I think it's within the last week or so. And it's a very nice, very kind of sweeping, picturesque landscape. I mean, look, it's just Even this field, it's kind of like in the middle of nowhere. Look at the curve on this field. It's crazy. Ooh, look at the delightful sorghum crop there. Sorghum. So yeah. So the initial part of this playthrough is going to be surviving long enough to pay off that loan that we have. That's the initial issue. Because once we've paid off the loan, we can then actually start buying equipment that we need in order to expand the farm. So until that point, I'm probably not going to buy very much equipment, but we'll see. Especially because if I do buy equipment, I'm going to have to buy it at full price. I am not sure, Groot, actually. I'm not sure if this is PC or not. Or only PC, I should say. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's certainly a very nice map, I will say that much. But yeah, not sure if it's PC only or not, sadly. Sorry about that. Actually, what I am going to do, guys, because for this series, the mods that I've chosen are pretty much kind of pretty much done. You know, I'm not likely to change many of the mods unless something really, really good comes along, and then I'll probably sneak it in. But other than that, we're probably not going to change the mods very much. So I will put a list of mods that I'm using for this stream in the video description. Don't look for it right now, it's not there, but it will be at some point in the future, and it certainly will by the time the second stream of this comes around. Groot, we might go back to Calmston at some point in the future. I did like that map, and I do like the progress we've made on that map. It just seemed that everything was getting a little bit too easy, you know? I was saying earlier in the stream that pretty much I'm making a cool, crisp million every time I sell my products each year. And that's only going to go up because I've got even more processes now. I'm producing even more different stuff on that map. I wouldn't be surprised if I could easily make 1.5 million a year on that map. And that kind of takes the challenge out of the game a little bit. Simply because it's, if I need something, I can kind of just buy it. So I wanted to try something different, you know, and set myself a proper challenge. And that's what this stream is all about. Ooh. Sometimes you never quite realise how thirsty you are until you start drinking a glass of water. And then you find that you can't stop drinking said glass of water. And it's like, oh, I was very thirsty. Right. How's this doing? Actually, you know what? We might actually get away with very few harvester runs now. Maybe another 1.5 or something. It's certainly going to be more than a trailer load, but steady on now. go. Because if we do another... But yes, I mean, just like the Baler map that we were on, I'm going to keep the constant map, you know, and if at some point we need a change again, we may go back to it, you know, or if people want, or maybe I'll do like a variety stream where I hop between all of the maps at some point, you know, we'll see. Oh, Groot, I totally get it. Comston is a beautiful map. It's really, really well done. You know, it's... Did you know that there is now a Comston edit that makes a few quality of life changes? I've seen that on the Mod Hub. I've not actually tried it yet, but that could be interesting if you really like the Comston map. Interesting to give that a try, maybe. See if the changes actually make a difference. Oh no, it's not a it's not like you editing the map, Groot. It's another map. It's just called Comston Farm Edit. That is a good point though. I don't know if it is on the console Mod Hub or not, or whether it's PC only. But I do know that that does exist. Oof, the yield at this end of the field is not very good. It's fairly decent in the middle though, you know? But this end of the field has a very bad yield. Looking at that yield map that we're producing there, you know? Look at it. I don't know what's wrong with this end of the map, this end of the field. Maybe it's like the soil type or something. We will have to do that as well. Actually, we'll probably make that something that we should do fairly soon, actually, because we do need to get some soil data on these fields whilst they are fallow and don't have anything in them. Aye, no problem, Groot. Like I said, I don't play it on console, so I can only speak for PC, sadly. Ah, right. Yeah, I know that I'm not using the full width of the harvester, guys. I'm just trying to tidy up this edge a little bit, you know, just so that it's less of a wavy line. It's still wavy. Look at the state of that line. That's hardly straight at all. Look at it. More bent than a banana. So pewy to it. I'm just going to chomp the whole width. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Yeah, this is going to be just over a trailer load of sorghum, which is going to be nice. The pH value, Groot, changes depending on the soil type. So you have to survey the field, see what the soil type is, and then you have to apply have to apply an amount of lime to the field to change the pH to a value that is suitable for the soil type. So that is, but usually it's between 6 and 7, you know? Between 6 and 7 is kind of where the where kind of like most of them are. Alright, okay, that's the trailer full. Yes, we're definitely going to do crop rotation, Jacksaws, in this series, you know? I don't want to just plant every field the same every year, you know? So we are definitely going to be doing different crops in every field, every year, to the best of our ability, you know? It may only be changing from like wheat to barley or something like that. It depends on what we have access to, what machinery we have, and all that. Because, for example, it wouldn't be worth my while planting cotton at the moment because I have nothing to harvest cotton with, for example. But you know, I could do corn, I could do sunflowers quite easily. I just need to get a seeder for those so that I can actually do that. But first I'm going to have to cultivate all of these fields because I do not have a direct drill at the moment. So I'm going to have to cultivate them all first, then seed them with whatever equipment I have, and gradually over time we will gather the money needed to I will probably try my hand at sugarcane again, yes. I did try it on Calmsden. It didn't work very well, but I think that's more because of the equipment that I chose to use and the way I planted it. Because I did plant it in a field that wasn't really suitable, I would say. It was far too kind of undulating. It was far too steep for the machinery to work properly. But yeah, we'll definitely try our hands at sugarcane again. We'll definitely try our hands at everything, you know? Jacksaws, Clarkson Farm and Farming Simulator, training new farmers since 2015. Or whenever the first farming sim game came out. Was it 2015 or was it 2012? I'm not sure when the first one came out. A new generation of farmers. Da 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 da! Ooh, this strip here is really bad. Look at that on the yield map there. I wonder what's going on there. Alrighty ho. That is this field done. So we'll stick the header back on this trailer. We'll take the harvester back to the field, back to the farm. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Because we have another very small, but you know, detach on 2. No! That's not what I wanted. Oh, you peanut. Actually, you know what? Right, this calls for just a quick little Oh, wait, maybe it is stuck on there. Is that stuck on there? Oh, that landed... Oh. On my head. Oh. Oh. Okay. That kind of worked, I guess. Let's just hook this up again and try placing it on properly. There we go, that's better. That's more like it. Right, let's just hook this back up. What gives? Do I have to be coming at it from this direction? Come on now. There we go, perfect. Right, we'll take this back to the farm first. And then we will move the product that we have got over to the sell point. La 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 la. La 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 la. Right. Oh, at some point I will make a road there so that it's easier to tell where to drive. But for the time being, we have no road. No cars coming? Great, let's go. Da 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 da. I don't know how much sorghum there actually is on this little field that we have, but I'm hoping most of it will fit in the harvester, because that would just be convenient, but I'm willing to bet that it's probably more than we have room for. Actually, it is a very small field. Look at that tiny little field there. That may actually be worthwhile just using to expand storage and stuff in the future, but you know, it's available space for planting for now, so well, maybe that'd work out nicely as grass field or something. I do not know. Either way, let's get it chopped. Nope. Yeah, I think we should get this all in one harvester load here. It's like one of those fields from Elms Creek. You know, it's tiny. Look at the size of this thing. Hey, Groot, that is nice. Found the first one at 15. Or the first farming sim was 2015 for you. I wish I had actually found farming sim like prior to now, because I really like it, you know. I really like it, you know. Oop, darn cable again, getting in the way. I'm not going to get all of this in this remaining bit of harvester. It's actually producing a lot more than I thought it was going to. $5, 96, 97. Oh, maybe not. It is. The yield is going down here quite a lot, so maybe not. Oh, there we go. 9.3. Oh, I just drove through a load of it. That's going to be great. Alrighty then. Now then, let's see if this price is still as good as it said it was. Oh, it's actually gone up slightly. Tag that place. Let's have a look. Where is this? Oof, right over here. Oh, crikey. Okay, we have quite a bit of a drive. But that's fine. I can join the main road, come up here, round, and then into here. Cool. Okay, we get to have a little bit of a map tour. That's not too bad. And then I get to go back to the farm, get some more, and take probably about half a trailer. Ooh. Ooh, it's struggling with this load up the hill here. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. There we go. Up and over. You know what, Jacksaws? I do not know. I do not know what year they introduced vineyards. I would guess that it's not new in 22. My guess is maybe they introduced it in 19? I would probably guess 19. It seems... Vineyards seem like something that's maybe a little bit too advanced for the games before that, but, you know, maybe they have had it since earlier. I really don't know. Hey, Groot, do you know? Did you have grape... car... Oh, blonk. Oh no. First major accident. Get out of here, car. There we go. Oh, I've just taken your fender off. Perfect. Whoop. Don't you start. Oh yeah, that's another thing I've got to deal with in this playthrough, guys. Traffic. Not allowed to turn the traffic off. There's another rule. I think it's probably something due to the fact that vineyards have a different kind of setup than regular fields. That's what I would imagine, because if you... Because you could place a vineyard anywhere, right, on any map, in any, pretty much any orientation, and I might need to get out the bigger tractor for some of these hills. But yeah, and you know, you've got to drive between the vineyards. You can't drive down the actual vineyard itself. And I would imagine that, you know, being able to code all of those variables into the AI workers is probably a lot harder than we think, you know? How's this traffic going? There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. I mean, look at these fields here. These are the big fields on the map, right? Look at the size of these things. Ooh. I'm wavering over the centre line. These fields are huge. Alright? Massive fields. So eventually we'll get around to buying those. Not anytime soon, I might say, but eventually, you know. Ooh. Ooh, come on. Come on. Pull. Pull, tractor. Yeah, jigsaws, I don't really know when it comes to programming, you know, it's not something I'm familiar with, so I honestly can't really comment. It seems like something that would be easy, but I'm guessing if they haven't done it yet, it probably isn't. Who knows? Who knows? I don't want to look behind me, I'm just going to have this massive queue of traffic. Our turn is coming up here. Let's take this nice and steady like. How many cars? 1, 2, 3. Oh, only 3. Well, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad. Right. Ooh, hey, we got to drive through this thing. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, hey, this is like the shop on Hot Beleron. See? Kinda. Right, let's see what we get paid for this. Ooh, the numbers are racking up nicely. Look at them numbers go. Nice, 32,000. That's a bit of all right, that is. I'm going to take a shortcut through the forest, get back to the farm, and get the next load loaded up. We're only going to have about half a trailer load, but that's still going to be like another. I can't see where I'm going. Oh no! Ah, disaster! Oh god, disaster! Pretty sure if any of my hospital patients saw me playing this game, they would never want me to drive their ambulance ever again. You know? Never have I been so excited about earning 32,000. I'm actually spoilt for choice there, because that was really good. I could have waited a little bit, but that's actually a really good price for the sorghum. So maybe I'll save this next half load for later, but sell it when the price is even higher. But it's a pretty good price nonetheless, you know? 14.30 something. La la la. You see, technically, Jacksaws, the problem is that I should be driving on this side of the road. This is where I feel comfortable. But no! There's got to be cars on that side of the road. Spoiling my fun. Right. Here we are. Let's get back to the farm. Get the rest of this sorghum harvested. That's totally the problem. I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh. Someone's crop I drove through there. That'll be fine. Whatever. It's not mine. What do I care? I can only destroy my crop because, you know, reasons, bizarrely. Right. Let's get positioned here. And then just pipe out. Oh. Disaster. Crashing into everything. Here we go. So, unless we need this trailer to store something else, I think I'm going to leave the sorghum in it for the time being, and when we get round to January, I think it was, then we'll go and sell the rest of this sorghum at a better price. Because we are only going to have about half a trailer load, so yeah. I just wanted a little bit of money in the kitty to help with any costs that we might have. And the next thing we need to do is get the greenhouses filled up with water. Ooh, look at that, just wide enough. Absolutely perfect much. Ooh, maybe not here. Might miss a little bit. I think I am. I'm going to miss like... Ooh, ooh, no. Ooh, well, how about that? Ah, bugger. Didn't mean to do that. Just wanting to turn the lights on. It's all right. There we are. Fantastic. Pipe in. Let's go and pop the header on the trailer again for whenever we need it next. Wait a minute. Next tool for ka-chunk. There we go. We'll just leave that there for the time being. We'll pop the harvester away in the shed. Perfect. Now then, what's the next thing on the agenda. I actually just need to run down to this other canola field and just make doubly sure that it is actually harvested. Because the last thing I want to do is think that it's harvested, but it isn't. But I do believe it is. Yes, it's been harvested. Cool. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Start overloading. So let's load these greenhouses up with some water. We're going to have to make a few trips to the stream here. Well, that's fine. Hopefully it's just going to be a case of, you know, driving into here so that we can fill up. Refill mobile water tank. There we are. Perfect. Oh, how's that? That's nice and convenient. Right. So back and forth a few times. This should now be filling up one of our two greenhouses. So let's go down. Oh yeah, there we go. So let's activate lettuces. We'll activate lettuces there as well. We'll go get some water for the other one. Nope. There we go. I think it'll take like 3 and a bit of these tanks to fill up each greenhouse, but I think I'm just going to fill up with 2 loads in each one just to kind of get them started. I'll put some more water in them later. You know, and then I think we may have a little snooze and see what the morning brings on the farm with much debt. There we go. I think I might have to remove this shrub. It's kind of in the way. Wonder if I can chop that down with my chainsaw or not. Refill. At least for the moment we have no chickens and or other animals to take care of. We will do eventually. Actually, how do I my lights are on 1. Bing, bing, bing. There we go. Those are some nice lights. Can you imagine if we had lights like this in SnowRunner? Can you imagine how much more fun driving in the nighttime would be? Go. Why, thank you, Dwayne. It is a rather nice shirt, is it not? Very farmery. Right, so those are full, or mostly full, that's good. Do we want to do any of these missions? Well, it's getting pretty late. Fertilizing. Fertilize field 12. Harvesting. Oof, goodness me. That is some low money for those ones. Actually, we need to check out field 30 here. What does field 30 have in it? So that's harvested wheat, and this is field 30 is oh, more sorghum. Oh my lord, okay. I didn't realise I had more sorghum. I'm gonna have to bring the harvester out here tomorrow and harvest this field, because I do believe I can still harvest sorghum. Yes, next month. So yeah, that's a next month thing then in that case. Farmhouse. Right, let's sleep, because it is, we'll make an early start, because the earlier the start the better. Okay, don't panic, I guess. Right. Oh, actually, one thing I did need to check here is what exactly we're doing with these things. So we are storing them. That's good. Yeah, it does sound like we may need a safety bunker, Jacksaws, because that was definitely an air raid siren, you know? Right. Time to get the harvester out again. Because apparently we have another field to harvest. Ooh. That's better. Now then, let's take this over to the field in question and harvest the rest of the sorghum. Now, where are we going? It's not exactly what I wanted to do in terms of starting my day, so we need to go out this way, follow this round, and then it's just across. Okay, cool. Absolutely spot on. And yes, I am going to be forcing myself to like follow like actual roads and routes and such in this game, in this playthrough, as opposed to like taking crazy shortcuts across fields that would ultimately in real life get me, you know, fined for destroying other people's property. So as much as possible, I'm going to stick to roads and tracks whenever we can, and I'm also going to make use of like header trailers like this thing to transport bigger stuff. So we won't be thundering along roads with a massive header on the front of our combine and stuff like that, because I want to be a little bit more realistic. Well, that and traffic is a nightmare, so, you know, if I did start driving around with a massive header on the front of my vehicle, I think I'd run into some serious problems. I swear these controls have been inverted. I'm going to have a look at that. Because it is not doing what I think it's going to do half the time. Right, here's our little sorghum field. Oh, look at how small it is. Right, we'll just leave that there whilst we pick up the header. Little bits of manoeuvring like this is fine, you know, so long as we aren't causing a problem for traffic. Right, so open that up. And let's get rolling. This is another one of those tiny fields. I might be tempted to buy the field next to it here and just create one field here. Maybe this could be a nice grass field actually, like the two of these fields together. Hello dude, watch out behind you. Dun 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 dun. The harvester's coming to get you. Yeah, hold your horses, Mr. Carr. Oh no! Get out of here, you. And your friend. I just tried to harvest someone's car there. No, you don't. I'm coming through next. Go. I'm actually going to get quite a surprising amount of sorghum off this tiny field, I think. It's actually filling up a whole lot quicker than I imagined. Last bit. And then we are definitely done for the harvesting. And we can get on to the next important thing for the farm, which is going to start being to start collecting some soil samples. I think that's the next thing we need to do. Ooh. Go. Perfection. I did do animals grouped on Comson. I had chicken, I had sheep, and I had cows. We are probably definitely going to do animals again on this as well. Might not do cows for a little while because they take a lot of... oh dear, there's another accident. But yeah, probably not going to do cows for a little while because they do take quite a lot of setup. You know, we don't have any mowers at the moment for grass. We don't have a mixer for feed. We don't have a baler or anything like that. So yeah, it's probably going to be a while before we get too far into animals, but I do want to get a mower at some point, and we'll do some grass, which will allow us to do sheep. Once I've started planting some some wheat and barley, we'll start doing chickens as well again, because they're always good for a bit of money. And yeah, we may, further down the line, we will definitely do cows, and we may even do some piggies this time as well. I'm not sure. I've not done pigs, and they're literally just bred for their meat, so you buy them, feed them stuff, and then sell them. So, you know. Ooh, river's glitching out a bit there. So we'll see. We will see. So on Calmsden, how did I do it? I didn't use the chicken coop that was already on Calmsden because it had, I don't know if it was glitched or something, but it had a ridiculously small food trough, which meant that animals were basically going to starve because it had a ridiculous huge capacity to it. So I didn't use that. I actually used regular chicken pens for the chickens. Likewise, for some reason the sheep pen on Calmsden glitched and I couldn't buy sheep for it, so I used sheep pens. But I did use the cow barn on Calmsden. That I did use. Oh, wait a minute. I just accidentally adjusted the speed there. Oh, there we go. Fold this up. Pop it away. This time for the next harvest. Thank you, Mr. Holland. You have been a treat to use. Now then, the next item of business is to take this for a spin. Right, so... we will unfold the trailer. There we go. Then let's... Oh, oops. I need to unfasten the tension belts. And here we are. That is true, babe. I do have a tortie on every farm because, as you say, she's right in her little cage. She's sleeping. I put her on stream, but it's nothing you guys ain't seen before. So, yes, for every field that I am going to have from now on, I have to do the soil sampling manually. So, let's unfold the unit. So, here we go. Ooh. Fancy. Look at that. Ka-chunk. Oh, wow. That's actually a very big radius. Let's trundle forwards a little bit here. I'm going to probably get away with 2 samples for this field. Now, take sample. Ka-chunk. Working. Working. Perfect, and then we move along until we get the bottom of the field in, and we take another sample. Marvellous. And then we need to send those for analysis. Okay. Soil samples analysed. So let's see what our first little thing has shown us. Okay, so we've got some sandy loam and some loamy sand. That's actually not too bad. These top three are pretty good in terms of how they grow crops. Silty clay is a little bit problematic. So, yeah, that looks pretty good. Huh, that buys the whole plot as well. Interesting. Right, let's do field number 25. Then we'll go and do field number 22. We'll do field 2. I think we'll leave this field for the time being. We also need to go and do field 30 as well. So we'll go down and then we'll circle back up and go and do that one. And then see how that goes. I actually kind of like this. This is a cool little mechanic. Right, let's unfold it. And we'll just circle round. Oh, this thing can motor. Right, and soil sample, please. Chunky, 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 chunker. It does actually change the colour of the soil as well, that's nice. A little bit more, and soil sample here, please. Neil Adams died. Oh no. Sorry to say, babe, I have no idea who that is, but I'm sure it's very sad. I'm terrible when it comes to just celebrities of anyone in general, and when it comes to like names and who someone is, by the way. Oh man, that sucks. Get out of here, Cable. I mean, I guess it's going to happen to all of us eventually, but that's kind of sucks that he was the best one. Sample this next field. Oh, one of the best. Okay. Go. That's better. That's the next sample. Next one, please. do hope I'm getting the entire width of the field here. Ooh, I missed a bit in that corner. Missed a little bit there. Oh man, I'm not quite getting the full width. Okay, it's got to be... that one, and down to the bottom here. One more. Right, onwards to the next field. We'll come back and do that little corner that I missed later on. I just want to get like a majority of these fields surveyed, you know? Might even go and do the Poplar Field, because that's nearby as well. That's just round the corner. So. Oh, steady on now. Little crazy John Deere. Whew. Excuse it, wow, guys. This is our biggest field at the moment. So I want to try and get every square inch of this field done. Perfect. Next. Here we go. Next soil sample. I'm just going to submit these all at once at the end, guys, in case you're wondering. Just because it's, you know, easier to do it that way, I guess. This thing is so twitchy, you know? Oh, no. Wrong button. There we go. 21 soil samples taken so far. Goodness me. Right. Let's get this corner. There we go. And we go down the centre. And that'll be the whole field. Get off, you. quite fit this last in at one, I don't think, but we'll get as much as we can. There we go. One more soil sample to do in this field. Then one more in that field that we did earlier, where we missed a corner. And the little field up to the north. And we've done all of our soil sampling. For the time being, anyway. Oh, wait, no, we have the Poplar Field. What am I talking about? We have the Poplar Field to do, guys. I haven't actually seen the Poplar Field yet. I know where it is, but I haven't seen it yet, so... let's go and have a little look at that. See what our dear little Poplar Field looks like. Because next time we may start with some poplar harvesting. That'll be fun. I haven't done... I've planted poplars, but I haven't harvested them yet. So this will be actually quite interesting to have a look at how they look and all that. Oof, that is a steep... Ooh, look at this lovely poplar. That is a steep field. Now, here is the question. Can I actually drive through here? Ooh, maybe. I don't know. Can I fit through there? Is it worth trying? Ooh, if I keep it really tight, and I can if I slide myself down here, I can actually take samples as I go. Look at that! It's almost like it's purpose built for this. May lose a few little bits of poplar here and there, but I think all in all, that's not too bad. There we go. Worth it to get the soil samples done and out of the way, you know. And then we can put this little toy away until we have some more fields to sample. Perfect. And I even got a little bit of the surrounding fields. Whoop-de-doo. Right, now, just a little check. So yeah, that's all done. A little bit here, so we need to go and do this corner, and then field 30. And that will be that. Now, up the hill. Woo! Ah, take that, sunflowers. Okay, I knew I said I wasn't going to do that very much, but I'm allowed to do it in this because it's just a little buggy. And string time is slowly ticking away, guys. Right. Sample away. Right. Just little field 30 to do. Should probably be 2 samples, I think, from that field. Probably won't be any more than 2, I imagine. Oh, the bombers are back. What is this? Is it a tornado or something? Go. One sample and 2 sample. Actually, I wonder, guys, how much is it to buy that field that's right next to us here? Because if it's only a couple of hundred, 8,000 for this little tiny field. Is it worth it? Do I just buy that? Because then I can, when I come to plough this, I can just, you know, make it into one field and then we'll have a slightly bigger field to work with. It'll probably be a little bit more worthwhile than just doing one tiny little field. It's like eventually I'm going to buy these 3 here. Because, oh hey, that one's only 25,000. Not bad, not bad. What do you think, guys? 8,000? We did have an early profit. I think I might buy that. Just, yeah. Let's buy it. There we go. It's ours. It's only 8,000. And now we can just do all the soil sampling for this little area. 3. And I think that will work a treat. Because otherwise, this area here is like really pointless. I mean, that little field is not even worth our while at the moment. These 2 fields together, though, very much worth it. Okay, soil samples are away. Let's, what a flashy car that is. Let's see how long it takes to get these back. And how much it costs us. Oh, 1,700. That is very decent for all of that farm, for all of that field data. That's not bad at all. I mean, we had like 20, 28, 29, I can't actually remember the exact total now, but we had quite a few soil samples there to analyse, so that's not bad. That's certainly better than, you know, spending money on everything else. This is definitely going to be, you know, a little bit more long-winded, but definitely worthwhile. So, we'll park this guy next to the house because this is going to be our little runaround. I mean, we can, if we need to get somewhere fast, this is the machine we're going to use. Look at that little thing. Vroom vroom. Because we can even put some stuff in the back there if needs be. We can just drop this here and, you know, go from there. So, let's have a look at the data that we have gathered. So this is all pretty much all loam with a little bit of sandy loam at the bottom there. This is kind of half and half, loam and sandy loam. This is, that's very mixed, this one. Bit of sandy loam, bit of loam, and at the bottom here a bit of silty clay. This one mostly loam, a little bit of silty clay, and oh, the poplar plantation is all sandy loam. Interesting. Okay, marvellous. So basically, oh, and this one obviously is sandy loam, but mostly loamy sand. Oh no, it's loamy sand, but mostly sandy loam. Right, okay. So that's cool. Let's have a look at pHs. So they're all kind of in the green. They're more or less where they need to be, but we'll probably need to put some lime on there. We definitely need to put nitrogen on there. And the yield was not bad. This was a bit bad. And this end of the field here was pretty bad, but this is like 95% yield in the middle here, which is not bad for a field that we just got that has no prior plantation in it. So yeah, that's not too bad. Ooh, sorghum is looking really nice. Look at that. 1468, 86 even. And it's only, what, September. So it's going to actually, it may be worth just selling it now. Or should we keep it until January? Let's keep it until January. We've got a bit. That'll be fine. Soybeans. Oh, their price is dropping like a rock. We have some soybeans here, but we definitely don't want to sell those just yet. Seeds. We have lots of seed. But before that, oh, we have lots of solid fertilizer as well. Actually, that's pretty good. That'll help us out in the interim. We have some canola, we have some barley, and we have a nice little stockpile of wheat there as well. Interesting, interesting. So yeah, that's not too bad. What are the harvests looking like? Ooh, hey, look. Harvests for sorghum. Should do some more sorghum harvesting. Actually, what are the details on this? So, yeah, we don't need field 12. Which one's field 12? Oh, big field. Whoa. Maybe we could do that next time. But that kind of eats into... That is a good price though, don't you think, guys? That is a good amount. And we've got field 21 as well, which is... 21 is... Oh, that's the one right next door to us. That one might be worth doing, because we can do it with our own equipment. And we're taking it to Landhandel. Goodness me, I'm going to get tongue-tied doing that a few times, but hey. That's where we took our own sorghum to sell it, so, you know, that might not be a bad one to do. Field 38 is also harvesting sorghum as well. That must be a very small field. Number 38, where are you? 39, 38. Oh, look at that little strip there. That's probably not worth it. But these two might be. This one quite possibly, definitely, you know, considering how much sorghum is selling for at the moment. The excess that we can sell will probably be worth quite a bit of, quite a little bit. But we'll see, we'll see. Maybe, but we do need to start working on our own fields, because if we want to put wheat in, I think we should definitely put some wheat or barley in, maybe even some canola. Actually, maybe canola would be the best one. Just plant all of our fields up with canola, you know, because then they're growing until the next year, and we can put put something different in, by that point we might have actually gotten some money to buy some better equipment, and we can turn one into a grass field or something like that and get some mowers and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think that might be an idea. So I think next time, guys, we're going to start focusing on field prep. Now, unlike in Calmsden, I'm not going to do any work on this between streams. So you get to see me do everything, all right? Because this is how we're going to run this series. I don't want to do anything off stream in case you guys think I have been misbehaving on the rules. I wouldn't, but just to silence the naysayers, shall we say, if there are any out there. I know you guys are all cool. So yeah, so next time I think we will focus on preparing some fields, because we've got to plough this one in order to join them both together. We will then have to cultivate each of these fields, because I don't think any of them will need ploughing. Let's just have a wee little look at this, just out of curiosity. Oh, does it say he needs ploughing? Oh, the pH is good in this. Oh, but it's not perfect. It's not perfect, so it's not excellent. This definitely needs some pH there as well. So yeah, doesn't need ploughing, but definitely needs cultivating, so that we can plant some canola. Yeah, so I think that is what we will do next time, guys. We'll get the plough out. We'll join those two small fields together. We'll then get out the cultivator and we'll start ploughing up, cultivating this ground ready for the lime spreading. We'll have to do that, and the seeding and the fertilizing all need to be done within the next 3 days. And the more I talk, the more time is passing. So I think we shall leave it there for today, guys. Thank you very much for joining me on this lovely new stream. I mean, one of these days we might actually get the look in here. This is where all of our great technology is. Look at this dinky little thing. Brum, 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 brum. That's cool. I love that. Probably get round to some grapes at some point once we have some money for it. And for the time being, this is probably just going to sit dormant, because I don't think we own any grapes or any olive groves at the moment, so we don't need any of this for the time being. But it's there for when we do. Yeah, good start to this new season, I think. We'll see how things go in the next episode. Yeah, see how things go. I'm going to be rushing around like crazy doing ploughing and cultivating and seeding and spreading and all that. Oh, so much to do. So much to do. Prioritizing, though, cultivating and seeding, because the nitrogen and the fertilizer can be dealt with afterwards, as long as we do it immediately afterwards. Yeah. So, until then, guys, I will say adieu. I hope you have all enjoyed a little breath of fresh air and a new start on a new farm with some new equipment and some new goals. If you have, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you very much, everyone. You're all awesome. And I shall see you next time, guys. So next stream will be SnowRunner on Sunday, 3 o'clock, same as usual, 3 p.m. GMT time. And we're going back to Michigan. Should be good. Should be good, guys. Right. That is that, I guess. So, until next time, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Take care, stay safe, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.